Hello and welcome back. In this video, we are going to set up our chat service. And as usual, just like how we did it in the gig service and user service, we are going to copy the files we need. But first, I'll go to my server, and then the next one is going to be chat-service. Okay. And then here, I'll open it in the terminal and then run npm init. Okay. So run the npm init-y command. Okay. And now the next thing I want to do, let me go ahead and copy what I need. So from this Docker file up till this jest config. Okay. So I need that. And let's make some changes. I will go to my Docker file. Now this is going to run on port 4005. Okay, so this service will run on port 4005, and also Docker dev to run on port 4005. Okay, and then I'll go to jest config. Let me change here where we have the module name mapper. I'll change this to chat. Okay, so I'll change this part to chat. Okay, now let me copy the ts config as well, and I'll paste it here. Okay, so in the ts config, then go to the paths. This is going to be chat right here, and every other thing will still remain the way it is. Now, from the package.json inside the gig service, let me copy the scripts part. So copy the scripts section and then add it to our chat service. I'll change this to Java chats. And the main is going to be app.js, and every other thing will remain the same in the scripts. What we are going to do is to install the libraries. As usual, just go ahead and install what you have here. Now, except for, we are not going to create any seed data, so we don't need the Faker library. Okay, so we don't need Faker, and probably we don't need UUID. Okay, so but I think every other thing we are going to need. So go ahead and install. You can just copy and paste. Okay, remove the Faker, remove UUID, and then if you have any type like the types UUID, go ahead and remove them as well. Okay, so we are not going to need them at this point. I'm going to install those libraries later. Now let's go ahead and add our source. So I'm going to add the src. Now for the src, we are still going to copy what we already have in the gig service. So let me copy from app to server. Okay. So the only difference we are going to have in the server file is going to be that we'll need to add socket.io connection. So go ahead and copy those, and let's start making the necessary changes that we need in our chat service. So I'll start from config. Okay, so for config itself, what I'm going to do, I will just add, I think the .env should still remain the same. Yes, the .env should remain the same. Let me see. Apart from the database, I'll change this to Java chats. We are still using MongoDB. Okay, so the database name will be Java chat, the gateway token and RabbitMQ URL. I think all of this should remain the same. Probably I don't need the Redis host, so I can take Redis host out. Okay, and now go to your config, and then we need to remove just Redis host. We don't need it, but we'll leave the other parts. Here I have these errors because I've not installed these libraries. I will install them later. Okay, so we have our config set up. Then the next thing is the database. Okay, so the database as well, I'll change this to chats, and the database name is going to be chat database server, and this is going to be chat service successfully connected to database, chat service database connection method error. Okay, so I will still use this. And then Elasticsearch, let's go. We don't need all of these methods. We only need the check connection. Okay, so go ahead, remove this, and also we don't need the method to create an index. Okay, and I don't think we need to export. We don't need to export the create client. Okay, so I think here, remove this, remove. Okay, and let me change this to chat Elasticsearch server, and this is going to be I'll call this chat service. Okay, so chat service, and then we are exporting right here. And then in the routes, okay, so this will be charts, and then the file we are going to create later will be charts. We don't have it now. Probably I can just comment them out. And the way we've implemented, I'll use a callback with console.log. This is going to be health routes, and then I'll do the same thing here. Okay, and then this is going to be chart routes. I can take this ones out. Okay, and here is going to be message. We're using message, so the base part is going to be message. Now let us go to our server file. Remember I said the only difference is we will need to later set up socket IO. Okay, but for now let's just make some changes here. This is going to be port 4005, and I'll call this chat server, and we'll change some method names. This is going to be chat error handler. Okay, I think I used the, if I go to my gig service source, let me go to server. Oh yeah, this is supposed to be in the gig service. This is supposed to be gig error handler. Okay, so we'll change that. It's okay if we go back to a service and fix an issue. Okay, so I'll copy here and then replace. This is going to be, okay, security middleware. This is fine. Standard middleware routes, start queues. Maybe I can remove this one for now. Okay, we are going to create a channel. Let me change this to chat channel. Okay, this is going to be chat channel, and I think here will be chat, and then I can go ahead and replace. I don't need this. Okay, this is going to be chat, and I'll change this to chat service, and then chat server. Okay, so right now at this point we have the setup. Like I said, you can go ahead on your own, install all the necessary libraries. Here I'm getting these errors because I don't have them installed. At the end of the video, I'm going to install them on my own. So with this, now we have our app. I think let's go to app. We don't need this Redis Connect. Okay, so I'll take out the Redis Connect, and then I'll change this to chat. Okay, so we have the app file, config, database, Elasticsearch, routes, and server file.